for a moment, please?
Okay. Okay. Where is? Oh, there he is. Hi, Redwan.
Hello, how are you? How are you
I'm
doing?
I'm doing great. And you? How are you doing?
Right now, I'm top of the world.
Okay. Okay. Well, please tell the world who you are and where you come from.
Okay, before going to introduce myself, I'm really thankful to you guys that you're doing a really good job. And as far as I am here, I always get motivated because no matter who speaks well or not, you guys appreciate him or her, and I just love it. Okay,
Oh, well,
so
thank you.
it's time to introduce myself. This is Ridwan Karim from Bangladesh, and I'm a student. I also work in a company, and I am a graphic designer. And I like to watch movie. I'm a very big movie buff, and I'd like to watch thriller movie. And I listen to. I'm into listen to music, and I like to travel. And that's it. That's all about me. Would you like to know something more? Know something else that I should tell about myself?
Okay. What is your favorite movie of all time?
Okay, as I told you before that I love to watch thriller movies. My favorite movies are uh, Shutter Island and I Saw the Devil and Final Destination. Final Destination is a five parts
Oh, wow.
and No Mercy. Okay, these are my favorite movies so far, and also Indian movies that is Three Idiots. Okay, Bahubali. So these are my really favorite movies so far.
Okay. Well, and we call it movie binge or Netflix. Many people are watching movies right now
Yeah.
because you can't go out and see them. It was wonderful talking to you, but I'm going to let you talk to uh, two other people here. Okay. Um, First, Raheen, we'll let her talk because we don't want her to go to sleep.
Yeah, so hello, Ridwan, and I am a real big movie fan. I love watching Pakistani because I'm from Pakistan, so I love watching Pakistani movies and also Indian movies because almost everything is the same there. It's just the name sometimes. So it's those movies, and I love to watch them. The ones I could watch being a 12-year-old.
Okay. And it's really nice to hear that we are same. I mean, we have same likes. Okay, and it's really nice to hear that. And I'm really a big movie buff, and I really like to watch movies. But nowadays, I am not wasting my time watching movies. I am trying to utilize my time. I'm trying to just. I'm trying to be productive. Okay, that's it. That's why I'm not watching movies nowadays. So as you are from
Well, I
Pakistan,
am. Whenever I get time, like time as in, I have nothing to do, no responsibilities, then I watch movies. I mean, and there's always some takeaway from the movie. There's no sense movie. So I
yeah,
always take some message from the movie. Being
okay,
carefree, and that could also be different movies, different lessons.
yeah. As I told you that before, that I always like to watch thriller movies because whenever I watch thriller movies, that movie makes me thoughtful. Okay, because thriller movie, you know something, every minute are crucial. Every minute is crucial. Always thriller movies make us, I mean, make us very thoughtful. That's why I love watching thriller movies. So, what kind of movie do you like to watch? I know.
Okay, so you know the movies that are really so I don't really watch much of mainstream movies because mainstream movies they're like the same story for 100 years. The girl and the boy and they meet and they turn into friends and then they get married. So this is like the story for the mainstream ones, but the ones that are artistic films like like different. They're always very different, because the mainstream ones, they're supposed to be for earning money, but the other artistic ones that are not supposed to be uh that are not, supposed to be the ones that are supposed to be earning a lot of money and are not mainstream, they're usually the very meaningful ones.
Do you like to watch Indian movies? That India is our neighbor country. Do you like to watch Indian movie?
Yes, I like watching Indian movies a lot. I
So
mean, we share a lot of
whose movie do you like to watch most? And there are three Khans, okay, who are really world famous, popular, famous all over the world. So who is your favorite actor in India?
my favorite actress in India would be Kajol.
Not actress,
I love her.
actor.
Actor.
I asked you about actor. Yes.
Actor. So I have two of my most favorite actors. One's Ranbir Kapoor, and the second is Ayushmann Khurrana. So they're both my dad's favorites and my favorites. So yeah.
Okay. So funny, but this is really sad for you because both are married.
What?
I'm
Okay,
I'm just
sorry,
kidding.
but
I'm
this
just
was
kidding.
nothing that was intended. I mean, I'm 12 years old. Don't expect that from me.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding.
Plus, Ranbir Kapoor is not married.
But
Just
there,
saying.
he is going to get married soon. With he's really getting. He's going to get married to Alia Bhatt. Do you know about it? I think you have not informed about
No.
it. Yeah, I know. I
Oh
know
my
he's going
God,
to
I
get
know, but
married.
no, they actually got separated or something. I don't want to talk about it, but he's 37 years old, and plus, he's gonna get
Whatever.
married probably. And
Okay.
he's just my favorite hero because
Okay.
he's
I
good at
hopefully.
acting.
Yeah, I appreciate. Last movie I saw her. I saw his that is Shamju. I just really loved it.
Oh, my dad loves that movie. Actually, the movie is 16 plus, so that is why I didn't watch it. But I know the storyline's great because my dad really loves
And
that film.
I also
The
love
last film I
Ayushmann
watched,
Khurrana.
go
And I also
on.
love Ayushmann Khurrana because the way he acts and he's choosing his script is really amazing. Okay, he always chooses different types of script. Okay, he always he's really talented guy. I must appreciate on his acting. Okay, I saw his many movies like Underdone. Okay, and many movies. I cannot remember right now. Right now, my stomach is full, but my mouth is not working right now. I mean, I cannot remember. I'm just forgetting everything. Okay, because the situation, because everyone is watching me, so it is making me so
Uh,
nervous.
We'll hide our eyes.
I am not accepting that at all. We all have those moments, and you cannot stop talking or apologize for that. If you were in the United States for whatever reason, and you were speaking to someone, you forgot the words, you wouldn't say, oh, my mouth isn't working, I can't talk. You would have to talk, and it's the same thing here. So forget about, my mouth doesn't work all the time either. Trust me, people have heard me, seen me trip over words, but don't stop and say my mouth isn't working, because it is, and you're doing a good job.
Thank you so much. But you know something? Whenever I am alone, that time my mouth works so well. Okay, I can.
I don't want to hear about your mouth working well, because it's working well now too.
Okay.
I'll let Azad tell you that. Azad, say it and tell him his mouth is working well.
Yeah, yeah, I think with one, if that's the only problem, that's not a problem, but if it's the only so-called problem, keep a bottle or a glass of water with you, just like Carla has it.
Yeah.
Actually,
So
I
with,
need to because my sinuses have been blocked a little. And the
yeah,
only way to clear them out is to drink water, or I'd have
yeah,
to take medicine, and I don't want to.
yeah. So probably what Ridwan means is that his mouth dries when he speaks.
No, what he's saying,
Maybe that's the thing.
I don't think that's what he means. What he means is
Yeah,
he's
yeah, but
getting shy and he can't think of the words he wants to use. So he says, I
I
can't think of the word, so I'll tell them my mouth isn't working.
okay. Let me say
Am I
something.
right?
I just meant that sometimes some words, some easy words are coming in my stomach that they are not coming out of my mouth. Okay, some
Yeah,
easy words.
but
That's the main problem we face. We face it happens in our life.
uh,
but
yeah,
stop
Everybody
saying
does.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah.
At that time we get
Redmond,
puzzled.
that's the point. Everyone does that. My mouth doesn't work all the time.
I
Pamela's mouth doesn't work all the time.
Yeah.
Trump's mouth works too much and it never makes sense. Oh boy, I'm living.
Yeah,
I could not have said that.
the first time in 3 years she said this online. I'm proud of you.
But I'm talking about mouths.
True.
It has proved that Carla doesn't like him.
We're not going to talk about that. I've said too much already.
You made us
So
laugh.
Carla, you know that you live so near the White House. It's really dangerous for you to.
I know. That's why I'm saying I should not have said anything.
Hey, it's called freedom of
The
speech.
cat is out of the bag right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Meow.
Where's my noisy cat? Oh, he's sleeping right here. Hey, noisy boy. But the point that I'm trying to make is that we all say stupid things sometimes.
Yeah.
Even my close friend Rayhan sometimes said something stupid. And we don't know, it doesn't matter. But to stop and say my mouth isn't working really hurts you.
Just
And
go on.
it's not helping you. You just keep on talking. No one's going to remember it. I'll remember it because it's a teaching moment. But if you go out there and you talk to people about what you just said, they'll say, oh, did you really say that? I don't remember hearing it. And they really don't care. So don't worry about your mouth working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay?
And then
Okay.
try to find other ways to, there are many ways to help with this. If there is a word there circling around and you cannot say it, use some hesitation points like, I want to say that, I actually mean that. So you may remember.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, let me think about it. Or if still it doesn't work,
Oops.
have our
I
hand.
forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
And I have even I said it last night, I was talking to this really interesting person at midnight doing an interview. And I couldn't think of the word I wanted to use. And I said, I can't think of the word. And I came up with something that was not even close to what I wanted to use. But I just went on, and it's okay. That's part of, life. Of course, later I heard I got from Rayhan, watch the last 10 minutes of that interview. I haven't done it yet, but that was probably when I did that. You know, I just couldn't think anymore. I was really tired. But, you know, it happens with everyone.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself down about it. Just accept it. It's okay.
But right now, I think you should thank me,
Yes.
because for me, for my one sentence, you have laughed a lot.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to say, for my one sentence, you have laughed a lot, you enjoyed a lot, and your face is saying that you have enjoyed.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's the whole point.
You know, no one should ever take themselves too seriously. Be willing to laugh at yourself and make mistakes, okay? None of us are perfect. Life
you
is too
learn-
short.
And
Okay.
you learn from mistakes.
Exactly.
It's better to make a mistake than to say, oh, I'm perfect and want to do everything perfectly. Those are the people who do not come to the show because they're afraid of making a mistake in front of an American, and because they're afraid they don't speak and they don't learn. You're not afraid, so you speak and you learn. Those who are afraid to speak never learn.
Okay. Okay.
Because
So
they need to do everything perfectly. I would rather make tons of mistakes.
I don't want to be perfect. I want to be me, you know,
Well,
mistakes
you're
and all.
the perfect Pamela. Raheen's the perfect Raheen Fatima. Azad is the perfect Azad. All of us are perfect as we are.
Yeah, in our own way.
And
I want to
it
be my
doesn't
best
matter.
version.
Excuse me?
I want to be my best version of myself.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it's about. You want to be the best version of who you are.
Right,
Who cares if you're perfect?
right.
And I'll
Carla?
tell you, no one really cares.
What you have just told me, that I always try to motivate people, and people always keep saying me how to learn English, how to start, and I always try to motivate that three things or four things you should not care. The first thing is, don't worry about making mistakes. You should not be afraid of making mistakes,
Right.
because we only can learn through mistakes. The mistakes are part of the learning process. Okay?
Yep.
Learning a process, and mistakes are the part of learning. And I always try to motivate people by saying this kind of sentence.
Yeah. Well, you
Okay?
motivated.
I think Miro Sama wants to say
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let him talk, and then we're moving on to Tejpal. And Raheen, if you're really getting sleepy, I don't want to keep you.
Yeah. We'll say bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Allah Hafiz. There she-
Tejpal, say what you want to say. I'm giving you that opportunity. Do not unmute yourself. Let me, okay, you're unmuted now. Say what you want to
Yeah.
say.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Tejpal, wait. Miro Sama wants to say something. Let him say it.
All right.
Here is my first experience, and I'm enjoying and listening you all of you.
So are you willing to make a mistake now?
Excuse me.
Are you open to making mistakes now?
I again telling because I can't
Can you
hear
say
properly.
it to, wait a minute, Azad, can you say it to him in your language, in his language?
Yes.
Yeah, तो मीरू सामा में कह रहा था कि हमें सीखना चाहिए अपनी गलतियों से कि नहीं?
बिल्कुल सीखना चाहिए है, 100% सीखना चाहिए.
He
Yeah.
needs
By
to
the
say
way,
it in English. He cannot answer in his language.
yeah.
Yes,
By the way,
we
Carla,
have learned from our mistakes. 100% agree with you.
Good.
Yes.
Very good. No, everyone, no one can come that now because we're ending the show very soon. Wedron, do you have anything else to say? And I need to say hello to Ted Spau.
Of course, I have say something. That is, I really do not want to finish myself before hearing hearing something from Kamala, as I always
Oh, okay.
love
Pamela,
listening to motivational speech from her, and I really do not want to miss that.
Oh, okay. I tell you, today should have taught a lot of people not to be so serious. Come and make mistakes, but be willing to laugh at yourself. Be willing
yeah.
to not be so serious. Just talk. We all make mistakes. None of us in the whole entire world are perfect and never will be. We are who we are, and we must appreciate that. You know, I thank you for making us laugh today. Okay.
It's my pleasure. Do not mention it.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope
And
that
you
was a little bit of encouragement.
and, and always your words. I know I don't know how, but your words always touchy. Okay, touches my heart. You're
Oh,
always, yeah, your sentence always touches my heart. So Carla, you can move forward right now. I am going to give chance.
can
I
I
mean,
say,
Listen.
yeah, I'm going to say one more thing because I've
okay,
said this to
Really?
Carla and many people. If you speak, no matter what your language, if you speak from your heart,
okay.
it will come through. You will always be able to say the right thing. Listen to your heart and let your words come from there. Okay?
Wow,
Okay.
it means a lot.
You're
It really
very
means.
welcome.
Oh,
That's how I speak. I speak. That's how I find the words. They're from my heart.
I have really many things learned from you. I have to learn many things from you, seriously. So
Thank
that's
you.
why I will be joining every week. And I know I am not permitted to join twice in a week, and because of my maybe I'm good at English, something more. That's
No,
why
it's
I'm
Red
not
Run
permitted.
is for everyone. I
Yeah.
Okay,
cannot allow people to come more than once a week.
okay,
It's
okay.
way too much. I just can't do it. Like now, I should be ending the show right now, and I still have someone to speak with.
Yeah. And he's been patient.
He has been extremely patient.
Look at that smile. He's speaking without speaking with that
Right.
smile.
Maybe that's how we should end the show. Okay, Ted
Okay.
Spau, I don't want to keep you waiting any longer, but Red Ron, you can always watch. You can write comments in the chat box. If I see them, I will answer them. I don't always see them. People are saying, why am I blocked? Why can't I come? You know, it comes to a point that I need to lock the room. You guys would have me here 24/7 if you had the chance. I can't do it. I'm teaching some other programs with Rayhan. I have a lot going on right now. I need to limit this a little. Okay, Ted Spau, I don't know you. Please introduce yourself.
Yes. Firstly, thank you so much for allowing me to speak on this show. I'm grateful to Carla who has given me this opportunity to talk here. My mind from my heart, like Pam had just said. And my name is Tejpal, as it is displaying on your screens. I'm coming from India.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
work.
Where in India?
It's in the southern part of India. The state is called Telangana, Hyderabad.
Okay, I know where that is. Go on.
Thank you. Um, Coming to my profession, I'm working for a health insurance company. This is a challenging time which everyone is facing because of COVID-19. And all through the day, we are we are getting to watch and hear very sad topics, people losing their family members
Okay,
because of
Teshpal,
COVID-19. Yes.
this show is totally virus free.
Okay.
And the reason I do that is that everyone speaks and talks about it 24/7. You can spend an hour not talking about it and not thinking about it. So, what else do you want to tell me? I'm sorry, this goes for everyone.
Yes. Coming to my hobbies, I like listening to music. In
Good.
my free time, I like downloading music. I go to club during the weekends with my friends. I like to have my me time during the weekends because I work really hard throughout the week. I don't mind going alone to a club. I don't need a company because I enjoy myself more than being in a company of fake people. So if I have a true friend, then I would love to spend the whole night with that friend because I can talk from my heart and not from my mind. Also, apart from uh, my free time, I also spend some time in fashion design. I'm a fashion designer by passion. I have learned fashion designing from Hamsteck Institute, which is a reputed institute of India. And I have been designing my own clothes for my friends. So I am in a learning phase of fashion designing. I have a long way to go in fashion designing field, and my gut feeling says that yes, I can make it uh, big someday down the line because people have already started appreciating my work. I have been customizing clothes for them, and they are liking it. So I'm enjoying this right now, and that's it. Thank you for allowing me to speak. We are running short of time, like Allah said.
Yeah. Um,
I'm amazed with the fashion designing. I hope you will come back and tell us more about that. Okay.
do you have pictures of some
Sure.
of your work?
I'm sorry.
Do
Pardon
you
me?
have pictures of some of your work?
Or
Yes, I
sketches.
do.
Oh,
Yes, I do. I do.
Are they near you now so you could show us maybe one or
Mm,
two?
it's not nearby. It's inside the cupboard.
ah.
I
How
was not
long would it
prepared.
take you to get? How long would it take you to get it?
If you could just give me 2 minutes, I can
Okay.
quickly
Can you
go
do
open the
it in
cupboard
two
and grab it.
seconds?
We're
Two
counting.
seconds.
Run, run, run.
Let me try. Let
Hurry
me
up!
try.
Hurry
I can give it
up!
a try.
I'm serious. I want to see it.
You should have told Alexa to count in seconds.
Alexa, count in seconds right now. Alexa, tell me, set timer for 1 minute.
Try that again.
Alexa, set timer for 60 seconds.
Starting now.
Uh-oh. Maybe. I think he would call this his portfolio. Maybe. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have seen. I'm witness of this this state, Hyderabad. I've been there for 2.5 years. I've done
Oh.
my MA based from there,
Oh, what's it like? Tell us what
and
it's like.
and I have found people there very energetic. Like,
Oh, great.
yeah, if you wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, you will see streets full of uh, people walking, jogging around with their taking their pets,
Okay.
and yeah,
He's
so
back.
Yes.
He's back.
Yes, I'm back.
yeah,
Thank you for waiting.
Alexa, stop.
Thank
That
you
was-
for waiting. I'm so sorry for keep you waiting.
No, you
No,
were perfect.
just show it to us, and then I
Yeah.
really do need to
Yes.
stop.
Yeah. Right now, I found one of my creations here, and these are the drawings which we were taught in the classroom. So I'll just run over the pages. I'll turn over the pages for you all to have a look at it. And I will simultaneously explain you what is it all about. Just a gist of it. Okay. So can you see?
Yes.
I can see the colors. I want to see your fashions.
Yes, yes. So this is a basic designs, how to identify the design on a fabric. So you can see these are three-dimensional figures. So how a 3D effect is done on fabrics. So this is a pencil picture of it. So this is actually on fabrics, how you can, touch and feel, does it have a 3D effect or not? So this is a croquis.
Can't see it too well.
Let's
Okay.
see some color of some work you've done, because I need to
Oh,
get
here we go.
a purple
Yes.
bikini. That we can
Yes.
see here. We don't need to see a purple bikini
But this
or
is
a
my
bathing suit on a man.
this is my personalized design.
Oh, okay. I talked to someone in Bangladesh that works in that field also, in women's
Great.
undergarments.
Great. So these are the hair structures over here, different types of hairs.
Okay.
And this is again, the designs.
Okay. How about a
And-
sari? Oh, now show
You're
us.
talking about sorry. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
This is I think, is this a sari?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
you're right. You're right.
Beautiful. And I see
see
you
the
took
flares.
all the colors to,
Yes,
Yeah.
you have the color palette in order to blend them.
yes, you're right.
And meanwhile, okay, that looks
Actually,
like a
this show
pantsuit.
is becoming X-rated. Really, you can't show the
This is
Oh,
again
that's
an
pretty.
Indian costume.
that you
This is
can
again an
show.
Indian costume.
That's beautiful.
This is called ghadra choli with a
Mhm.
dupatta.
May I ask why you got into being a designer?
You know what,
Uh,
Pamela? We need
Oh.
to do this another time.
Okay.
I am really running out of time.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No
The
problem.
next time you
problem.
come, Tejpal, the next
Yes.
time you come, you need to come. You need to bring pictures, but not pictures of underwear of the saris and the dresses. Okay, because
All
that
right.
really is inappropriate for the show.
Now,
Okay.
just real
I'm
quick,
sorry.
just real
Yes.
quick,
It's okay. I let you do it, but please don't
Yeah.
do that again.
just real
All right.
quick. Words,
Yes.
Carla. Okay. we have the word sorry. I'm sorry. We just talked about a dress from India. Sorry. Now explain that real quick, Carla, and we'll let it go. They sound alike, but they mean differently.
They're very different.
Yeah.
Sorry is, do you want to explain it, Tedspell? And then we need to go.
Yes.
Explain to her what a sorry is.
Yes. A sari is an Indian dress.
Mhm.
It is basically worn by all the Indian ladies.
Yeah.
This is a commonly worn dress in India, mostly in the southern part of India. Uh, you will see ladies, girls wearing this type of dress, this type of costume on daily basis. In some families, this is a must attire after the marriage.
Right.
They would not allow anybody to wear anything else apart from sari. They will have to wear sari all the time when they are uh, among their family members or attending a family gathering or a function. They are supposed to wear an Indian dress, which is sari. It is basically a culture of it's a culture and tradition of an Indian female gender.
Right.
So
And they're
And
they
beautiful.
really give more importance. They give more
and-
importance to
Can
this
you
attire.
can you pronounce it? Because I found I have heard it originally. This is sardi. That sound is there actually.
It does sound. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I think
I didn't know
originally
about
the word sari, it's not sari. There is a retroflex sound, what we call a retroflex sound.
Okay.
Sound is there. So it's actually
Oh,
pronounced sardi.
okay. Okay.
That's different from
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Very
That is
good.
good to know. That is good to know.
Saris are also worn in Pakistan and I believe Bangladesh, all over the southeastern subcontinent.
I just have one question. Don't the saris have to have something like 8 yards of fabric?
Yeah, because
And
Pamela,
Mhm.
a sari is just a piece of fabric
Yeah,
that
I
a
know.
woman uses to cover her body.
That's why the underwear that has to be under and then the sari wrapped over.
Right, and actually the underwear, we wear underwear here,
Yeah.
but a sari has a slip and it also has a blouse
Right.
that
Yes, right.
isn't a complete blouse. It kind of just covers the top of a woman
Mhm.
and her chest area,
Mhm.
and the sari covers the rest of the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
But getting back to the word, now that we know it's sardi
Sardi.
is the pronounce.
No, there's no D in it.
Yeah,
Sar-
no, this is sound. We call it retroflex, where your tongue gets rounded.
Okay. I can't
Yeah.
even roll my R's.
Yeah, it's
Right,
because
you
we have this sound, and we I think the language spoken in Hyderabad in Telangana is called Telugu.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, and
Wow.
Telugu has retroflex sounds.
and
Okay.
see, Pamela, you know that I talk often about the sounds in different languages being
Right.
different.
Right.
This is a reflection of it. When they speak slowly, we can pick it up.
Yeah.
But when they are speaking, same with us, we need to speak slower
Mhm.
so they can pick up our sounds. The sounds are slightly different in every language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and what you got to realize too, I've always heard it as sorry. You know.
Right, because
Um,
you started with
and
our pronunciation.
Right. So, that's what we say. No one can speak any kind of language perfectly. Okay.
Right.
If somebody speaks it like I've heard it sorry, and now you explained it differently. Whether I remember it or not is another thing, because that's what I've heard all my life. But you know, that's why no one should get really, really hung up on words being perfectly. Just speak them, and we will, this is how we understand one another. So,
and I say that all the time.
Right.
But this is a great example of that.
Yeah.
And I have friends who are Indian, and when they're speaking to me about the clothing, because they've dressed me up in saris even before I ever went to India, I heard sari.
Yeah.
But I'm sure when they're speaking to their Indian friends or in their own language, they're saying something different. But I may know because we're talking about, I'm looking at a sari and they're talking about a sari and blah, blah, blah. I get it.
That's a process. That's a linguistic process. We make it sound similar to our language. Like we call television in Persian, it's called television.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, television.
With that, I am really, really sorry, but I need to say goodbye. We're 15 minutes later than I needed to get off. So I am very, very sorry.
Incredible.
We're not talking about the dress right now.
Yeah, that's the other sorry.
I will be back tomorrow at 12:45 p.m. Pakistan time. No, 9:45 p.m. Pakistan time and 12:45 p.m. New York time to speak with you in English. And I'm hoping Azad will come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be here. Yes.
And the important thing to remember is that we are here to help you, but I cannot go over like I have been. I need to be off on time because I have interviews and other commitments to do now that I did not have before. Actually, Pamela, you don't know, I am doing 4 shows a day now.
Oh my Lord, Carla, you're a glutton for punishment.
Plus interviews.
Oh.
So because of that, I really need to keep the timeline more tight. I am very sorry, but
sometimes there's those conversations that you have, you just hate to leave. And I just want to invite everyone out there that is listening, come and be a part of this tomorrow. You learn incredible things. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
You can stick to it, but we will be limiting the participation from now on.
Carla, we have a famous saying: if you keep elephants, you have to have wider doors. Yeah, so you're talking
I have done this show for 2 going on to 3 hours at times. I cannot do that now.
Yeah, we understand. That was just
I wish I could.
More patience and energy in doing your shows and all that. And thank you for this too.
Okay, real quick.
Have you seen my other shows?
Yeah, I've seen them through Facebook page. Before coming here, I went through. I usually check the history.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then decide on.
Okay, real quick. I wrote that down. Is this a saying from Afghanistan? If you keep elephants, you must have wider doors. Is that an Afghani saying?
Yes.
Cool.
Please, Pamela.
I'm out of here. I'm not gonna talk.
I need you. Please zip it. I will be back tomorrow. If you want to listen to English, you can either listen to my classes or you can go to my YouTube channel, Google Fest University. This show is supported by the Institute of Peace, which is an online organization promoting peace one conversation at a time. And with that, everyone is unmuted. We're going to wave goodbye and laugh ourselves out.